Commerce and Industry, KCCI, is a voluntary organization that promotes and develops trade and industry in Kerala and functions as a central forum for businessmen.
Respected President of the meeting, Mrs. Mariama Jose, convener of the Ladies Forum, today's Chief Guest, Mrs. Aruna Sundararajan, IAS, distinguished guest, Mr. Matthew Marcos, Vice President, Kotak Mahindra Bank, respected Mr. R. Jaishankar, Vice Chairman of the Chamber and Advisor to the Ladies Forum, respected directors, members of the Youth Forum, Ladies Forum, ladies and gentlemen. It is with much pleasure and pride I stand here to welcome you all to the Ladies Forum under KCCI. In fact, we could extend our invitation only very late, but Mr. Matthew has been very kind to accept our invitation.
Enlighten us by giving a speech about moral responsibility.
Though the idea of bringing her to the chamber that time didn't work out, but one thing I realized that time that Madam is a very simple, down-to-earth person. A person of her caliber, contacting her was so simple, it just touched my heart. That's my personal feeling.
This is a very heartwarming and special occasion for me because it's a women's, predominantly women entrepreneurs forum, both of which make it quite remarkable. I mean, often we don't realize how remarkable it is because we're all caught up in our day-to-day struggles, and it's not easy to be a woman entrepreneur, certainly in India, and certainly not so, I mean, very difficult in Kerala. And I can certainly vouch that for Mariama because I know her well. But even in the short interaction that I've had with the other two young women here, I can see that you're all fired up and ready to. Because, I mean, I've been in Silicon Valley, I've been for a lot of conferences in the US, and the kind of support that states and society give to entrepreneurs, because they realize that entrepreneurs are people who are trying to bring change, who are trying to drive change, who are trying to bring about new paradigms, which is what we want. And that is not at all an easy task. So, unfortunately, since this audience is not full of politicians, it's full of young, aspiring entrepreneurs, I certainly should not be speaking about what society owes you. But let me try and look at it from what entrepreneurs can do to provide a new kind of leadership in society. That is obviously because there is a glass ceiling, but just like entrepreneurs have broken many glass ceilings, and like these women before you have broken several glass ceilings, it's important to be out there and break those glass ceilings. And that is the kind of change that we need to trigger in Kerala today. Kerala is actually at a watershed point. So the first thing I would say is the moral responsibility that you have is to visibly show yourself as role models. See, Kerala is thirsting for role models. Hardly any role models. I go to a lot of these rural colleges. What is the kind of role, what is the kind of aspiration they can have? Google or the founder of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, they're much, much bigger stars than the Hollywood stars. That's because they have created change on a massive scale. Even small-time entrepreneurs there are huge stars.
Mr. Matthew Marcos will speak to us on new banking trends and products related to entrepreneurs.
There once was a king who wanted to crown his heir apparent as the next king. But before that he thought, let me do a dipstick. So he went to a monk and said, I want to crown my heir apparent as the next king since I am getting old. So would you do some dipstick and tell me whether he is ready to take up the assignment or not? So the monk called up the young prince and told, you go to the forest, spend a year there and come back and tell me what you hear. So the prince, enthusiastic as all of you young people, went to the forest, here, came back and said, I heard a lot of wild animals noises. I heard the rains, I heard the thunder, I heard all kind of sounds.
Me as an advisor to the Women's Forum? No, I don't think I'm an advisor because, these are all women of great substance who have made it as entrepreneurs by their sheer hard work. So every month I come for the meeting, I sit more as an observer and I draw inspiration from them and go back every month, That's the way it is. A little bit about our chief guest. In fact, she's not able to recall, but about 10 or 12 years back, I did visit her in the secretariat when she was the IT secretary. Actually, as a businessman, I went to see if I have a business opportunity, and she straight away said no. So she will not be able to recall. But what I was very impressed with the candid, straight answer of why it is not possible. Normally, if you go to big government position secretaries, they're very scarce with what they say. They don't deliver much to you, they don't tell you straight answers, but you get the message. But she was very clear, she told me what the thing is, and I spent about 10 minutes with her. She would not be able to recall, but that left an indelible mark, the way she answered me, which is, I've been walking in and out of secretariat for some time for other businesses, not recently, but years back, and I know the type of damage which happens there. So, I was very, very happy, when she was called as a speaker here, though I didn't tell any of the Women's Forum members, but I recall that interaction with her.
Also, even more satisfying that I get the opportunity to thank Mrs. Aruna Sundararajan, IAS, and also our sponsors for the day, the bank I have been banking with for almost a decade now. First, I express my sincere gratitude to Mrs. Aruna Sundararajan, IAS, for her kind acceptance to grace the occasion as the chief guest and to deliver the keynote. Her choice of words, message, and most importantly, the wealth of information she delivered in the keynote was all powerful.